Hey, what's up, dudes? I am changing the battery on this SRO right here. The SRO is not my favorite optic. I think the positives of the SRO, the big window and all that stuff, they don't really do anything for me personally. But a lot of people like the big window. That's cool. I dig it. What I don't like is the sort of fragility of the optic. But if you're worried about the fragility of the optic, this fucker, this Jaegerworks bad boy right here, it does actually help quite a bit. And then, I was going to change this battery out earlier, and I was a little pissed because I had to get like big fucking flathead to get in here. Because if you don't use the right, like the guy that the student that gave me this to change the battery out, he's fucked up this a bunch of times, and it gets all nasty, and the screw starts, and you start getting worried about it. You just got to use a big flathead with this sucker. Get in there. It doesn't have to be this long. This is just the first one that I grabbed. I don't know where the stubby one is, but a little bit of a pain in the ass that I can't use regular tools like the hollow sunlight comes with a tool. But you know what I will say about this is secure battery door. Battery's not fucking going anywhere. Unlike these suckers where I gotta pull it, I gotta strip the screw, I gotta put new Loctite on, and then I gotta put a battery in. This is a more sort of secure method. A little harder, I guess, to get out and a little bit less user-friendly for some people. But if you have, the right tools to use, it's not hard. You might even be able to use a casing. No, you can't use it. You probably could, but whatever. But like, very secure, right? And initially I was like a little off-put that I had to get my big screwdriver and get in there and all that stuff. But in reality, it's pretty decent. I just don't like the fragility of the optic. This is a concealed carry gun for a dude. And he did this because he was advised to get this sucker. And I kind of agree with that. If you're going to have an SRO in some type of capacity where you're going to use it pretty frequently, you're going to carry it around, you're going to shoot it, even if you're like competing with it, this thing's pretty cheap. You could throw it on there. It's nice, and it keeps the optic body from taking the hits. And that's kind of the big beef with these. If it takes hits on the top or on the sides, the glass kind of absorbs most of that, and it can shatter the glass pretty easily. So if you want an SRO, go get one. Those are just kind of like the quick down and dirty pros and cons. I think they're a good optic. I wish they were like $300-400 instead of what they are. But yeah, if you dig the SRO, you like the big window, just do one of these, and just know you got to use a flathead, right? You got to get a flathead. A lot of people will put like a Phillips in there because of how it's cross shaped, and then they'll start cranking it and it'll mar up the inside. We don't want to do that. All right, guys, have a good day. Chris from Thunderbolt Defense. Stay safe. Get training. Okay? If you're not training, you suck.